Okay, hello, welcome back to the channel. My name's Anthony, and today we're back with another review for episode 6 of Agatha All Along. I'm not gonna lie, the first half of this episode was kind of boring, but we did learn a lot, and we're gonna talk about it. So we finally learned who put the sigil on Teen, aka Billy, and it was Lilia all along. But now I really want to know what she saw, because I know in a lot of the episodes she'll say the name of a tarot card. I'm not really familiar with that type of stuff. So I know she said something like the tower reversed in this episode, so I'm gonna have to Google that. Actually, I'm gonna Google that right now. So basically the tower reversed means a resistance to change and transformation. Which is interesting because in this episode we learned that Billy was really William Kaplan, who died in a car crash, and Billy ended up taking his body, which I'm guessing, which is kind of how it is in the comics, but it's kind of different. I know, I'm not too familiar, but so please do not get mad at me if I get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure the twins were fragments of Mephisto or something like that, and they ended up getting resurrected in the later storyline. I think that's what I think happens. I gotta look that up, or I gotta read the comics. R.I.P. Alice. I don't think she's dead, or maybe we'll get to see her ghost or something, because there's a scene in the mid-season trailer where she wakes up and she's still in the slumber party room from the last trial. So I think she is still alive, or there's a ghost, but hopefully we get to see her. Okay, I'm trying not to get my hopes up, because I really do not want to be disappointed if she doesn't show up at the end, but we're getting more and more signs that mommy is gonna show up. I'm sorry. We need her. We need her to save the MCU from its flop era. Tell me why my favorite part of this episode was Agatha reading the entire Maximoff family. She really told Billy that his mom left him to go be delusional in the middle of a town with these random ass people. And that his dad is dead somewhere. Which I don't know, because wasn't there a white vision that popped up at the end of WandaVision, and isn't he getting his own show or something? At least we finally learn what Billy is after, which at first I thought was gonna end up being Wanda, but no, it's his brother Tommy, and I think he's gonna end up finding Tommy in the Vision TV show, but I don't know. But now this is making me wonder if all of this is setting up Young Avengers, because we had Kamala Khan, obviously. We had her recruit Kate Bishop at the end of the Marvels. We obviously have Cassie Lang, America. I wonder if Billy and Tommy are also going to be there too, because they're in the Young Avengers in the comics. And if they're going to finally introduce Hulkling, aka his boyfriend. Speaking of his boyfriend, he already does have a boyfriend in this TV show who is named Eddie, which a lot of people were thinking that he is Hulkling because Hulkling's name in the comics is Teddy Altman. So maybe Eddie could be a hint at Teddy. I wonder if we're gonna get any more answers, where's Wanda, where's Tommy. So I'm assuming William died in the car crash, and Billy somehow took his body, which I really want to know how that's explained later in the show. I really hope they explain that. I also kind of want to know why Lilia put the sigil on him. Does she know that he's Wanda's son? I know she could see the future, so was she trying to protect him from Agatha or Wanda or any other witch? I really want to know more about Lilia. I wonder how the relationship between these two is going to work going forward, because he does not trust her. And obviously Agatha just killed Alice. So, but I was thinking, what if he ends up betraying her at the end of the road? What if she ends up betraying him at the end of the road? I don't know, but... And I wonder, will we see Wanda, Vision, or Tommy in this show, or at the end, maybe as a cameo? Well, maybe we'll find out the finale. Also thinking, since he technically died in the car crash, what if Rio has to end up taking him at the end? Because I don't know if spoilers if you don't want to know the rest of what happens at the end of the show. So there's obviously a leak that confirms that Rio is Lady Death. So I wonder if she has to end up taking him at the end of the show or trying to take him. And I wonder how that's going to affect her relationship with Agatha. Oh yeah, but it was nice seeing his backstory a little bit. I know they confirmed the fact that he's Jewish. I know a lot of people were worried about that aspect from his character in the comics being cut because I don't know if the actor I don't know if Joe Locke is Jewish or not. Also, I'm happy this episode answered some of my questions about like the broader MCU. Like, what the fuck do these people be wondering? Like, when there's all this crazy magic shit happening, like, what if the governments be telling them and stuff? Like, they really told these people that this shit was an Avengers training exercise, and they just believed it. Like, at first I thought this was all a hallucination, because you see, like, everybody from the Coven in the flashback. You see Lilia, obviously, as the psychic fortune teller at Billy's bar mitzvah. You see Jen in a YouTube video that Billy watches. You see Alice as a police officer, and you see Miss Hart. So at first I thought it was just like a illusion or like a vision that Lilia was having, but no, it was a flashback. I wonder if we're gonna see any more of Agatha's story. As for the last three episodes, I know we already learned about her and her son, what she did to her witches. We learned a little bit more about her in this episode, where Billy is googling her, and we see like some of the stuff she's been doing, like from the 1700s and the 1800s, and yeah, I wonder if we're gonna see more on that in the next episode. I was so sad that Rio wasn't in this episode. I love my lesbian witches. Let's go, lesbians. It's looking like the next episode is finally gonna be Lilia's trial, which they have been promoting for weeks for some reason. Because it's like a Wizard of Oz theme, like a witch theme. Like there's a picture where Billy is dressed as Maleficent, and Lilia is dressed up as Galinda, and I think Agatha is Elphaba. So, and it's funny that they're doing this like right before the Wicked movie's coming out. So I thought that was funny. But sadly, we're probably gonna end up having to say goodbye to Lilia next episode, and I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready to lose the Patty LuPone. But I hope before she goes out, she gives us like a killer solo version of the Witch's Road. Like I need her. I need like a version, like her version of the Witch's Road before she dies. Like that song, that Witch's Road song slaps. It was in this episode. Like you hear a little bit of a Lorna Wu version. That song slaps, and I need a vinyl of all the versions of the Witch's Road. Like now, like I will spend my money on a vinyl of this song. But yeah, there's clips in the trailer where you see like Lilia fighting the Salem 7. So I am not ready to think about her yet. But Alice could possibly be alive, so maybe Lilia won't die. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure not everyone's gonna make it out of the road alive, because there was a report or a rumor apparently that only four of them are gonna come out of the Witch's Road alive. So counting Miss Hart, that's already one death. I'm assuming Agatha and Billy are obviously gonna live. I'm assuming Rio is gonna live because she's Lady Dev. Alice already died. Lily is probably rumored to die in the next episode. So I think Jen is gonna live. I was also thinking like maybe they all die and Agatha or Billy ends up having to resurrect them. There's also theories that Rio resurrected Alice. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's so much. I love this show so much because it just brings me back to WandaVision with all the theorizing. So this is so much fun to do. Alrighty, that was my review for episode 6 of Agatha All Along. We're almost at the end of this series. There's only 3 more episodes left. This was so much fun to cover, and I'm gonna look for another series to review for you guys because I don't know what else to watch. I probably need to finish The Penguin. I'm gonna look for some other TV shows. I know I want to do more reality TV on here. But yeah, I'm gonna find more stuff for you to do. For us to do on this channel. I'm probably gonna take a little break because I am getting a little burnt out and I'm dealing with some personal issues. But I'm gonna try posting here and there. But I'm still gonna work on the channel and stuff. But like I'm probably gonna slow down with the amount of videos I do because I low key feel like I'm burning myself out with posting like 3 videos a day. But I love this channel. I love whoever watches. This has been very fun for me to do, and I'm not leaving. I'm not quitting. I'm just taking some time for me. I promise y'all, I'm not quitting. I'm not gonna like take a hiatus from YouTube or anything. I'm just slowing down the number of videos that I do in a week. Like, I think I do about like 2 or 3 videos a day, and I'll do like maybe like 10 videos a week. I'm gonna try lowering that down to like 2 or 3 a week, and I think that's gonna be like a good healthy medium for me to keep up with and without getting burnt out. And it also feels like I'm just cranking out these videos like way too fast. So I wanna do like a more like quality over quantity approach when it comes to making my videos because I feel like I just kind of rush these out too fast. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. This was Anthony, your professional yapper, signing out.